Everybody, this is John Dennis. It's good to be with you. I'm going to be playing some original music for you. I hope you enjoy. I was stranded there alone, I swear to God, bearing witness to the air beneath the solitary stars, merely begging for the universe to hear. But as I beckoned, I could feel it drawing near, and it appeared as though she stepped out of a song, auburn ribbons in her hair, the spitting image of a dawn that I had been dreaming for it felt like many years. And the evening seemed to whisper Guinevere. At once I saw in her forever's missing piece. I cast my armor in the river of what looked like certainty, and as she flashed a friendly smile, off we rode on a horse called Borrowed Time that we nicknamed Romeo. I said, my dear, my darling, what took you so long? I've been here begging through these tears for you to come. I pray your son would be the answer to my darkness all along. We'll build a place upon our love and dare the fates that it will never fall. So our days became sweet lavender and lace, the past a shadowy leviathan that I kept locked away within the confines of our kingdom by the sea, long forgotten like our own mortality. For we had no need for fragility or fear. I had written out my destiny, and her name was Guinevere, and it was sanctified forever by heaven in my mind, cemented in the adage that true love can never die. And the future I'd imagine what I'd make of her my bride. And then I'd sigh, my dear, my darling, what took you so long? I've been here begging through these tears for you to come. I pray your son would be the answer to my darkness all along. We'll build a place upon our love and dare the fates that it will never fall. We built a place upon our love and dared the fates that we would never fall. Thank you. So this would be the part where I talk about a record I have coming out at the end of January called Mortal Flames. I'm going to try and keep the talking to a minimum because I just feel really bad at it when it comes to these things. I did a really awkward promo vid, so if you want to laugh, go back and look at that. But suffice it to say, I have a record coming out at the end of January that I'm really excited about. I'm releasing it through Rainfeather Records, and it's a concept record. So it's the whole album tells one consecutive story, starting with sort of creation or the beginning of time, my take on it, all the way through childhood, adolescence, first love, loss, and then new love and life, and ultimately death. So it's uplifting, as you can tell. But that was a song from the record that was sort of the first love record, first love song, Guinevere, part one. I never know where to even look at these things, but anyway, this next one is Guinevere part two. So sort of my the reverse side of the coin. Sunflower pillow we bought on a whim, with quarters we kept in a can. Our own buried treasure, we plundered the Goodwill in that strip mall on Meridian. Call it impulsive, we ain't made of money, just a dollar store fountain of youth. And even our dreams may be losing their stuffing, but with you, love, they're better than new. I'm thinking this weekend I'll go see my parents. We've never been closer before. We'll argue about baseball and how I need a haircut, but then joke about who loves who more. It ain't always been easy, sure we've got our problems, but I'm grateful to now understand that nobody's perfect and everyone's guilty of doing the best that they can. And lover, if ever I saw you before, I must have been lost in my head, too blinded by what I thought life's supposed to look like, to just let it show me instead. But there wouldn't be now without them. And our hair may turn silver, and our teeth may go golden, our backs broken for Roosevelt dimes. But in spite of the weight through the years, we'll stay floating with the hope to see Scotland sometime. We may never have much, but honey, we've got each other, our love and our Waffle House fate. We'll tear out the pages of man's search for meaning to make memories in paper mache. And lover, if ever I saw you before, I must have been lost in my head, too blinded by what I thought life's supposed to look like, to just let you show me instead. And I may not have known it when we were still children, that this is how happy it would feel. But I'd trade all my days spent in imagination for a lifetime of knowing it's real. Oh, fate is a freewheeling friend, and there wouldn't be now without them. Thank you. Yeah, so that's another song from the new record. And so the concept of the new record, Mortal Flames, is based on the mythical idea of our lives being measured by candles. Hence why I've lit these little illuminary blobs in my background. They said to pick a cozy spot in the house to perform in front of, and I chose the most organized part in my whole house, this bookshelf. I feel like it's a good representation of my mental state. It's kind of always a I Spy novel in here, as you'll hear from these songs. So I have a couple more tunes for you. I hope you'll keep listening, or if you're watching this later, I've already apologized for being awkward, and I'm going to continue to be. But this next tune is my attempt at a love song. Originally, I was going to do a duet with my girlfriend, Al, but she snowed in St. Louis today. So I'm going to do a song that I wrote about her and about trying to get her to talk to me. So this is a song called Another Door. Oh, maybe it's the denim, or maybe it's the light, or maybe lonely hearts say crazy things on Thursday nights. And it's 11:15, oh, but no one's keeping time. And maybe, oh, just maybe, baby, this feeling is a sign. You say I'd make a sorry astronaut. I say you might be right, 'cause I smoke them hipster cigarettes, and I don't do well with heights. And I don't do well with healing. And this young heart failed out to try. But there's something about coffee shops and friendly hazel lights. When Jamie sings a line or two of a song that we both know, and I won't presume to speak for you, but when he says welcome home, it's almost like he means it, like our dreams laid right to this. And I don't pretend to know you well, but I often wish I did. And no, fate has never been for sure. But on and on it goes. We just take another door, another door, another door. And you may laugh and say you're ugly, but I'd paint you in the stars. And it seems like the most beautiful seldom think they are. You like me 'cause I'm quiet, but I've got so much to say. It's just that fear comes to the forefront, babe, when freedom looks my way. Oh, and if I find the courage to catch you before you leave, there'd be no need to be nervous. You don't know me anything. I ain't asking you for nothing. This don't have to be our song. But if you like the way I sing it, Honey, why not sing along? And oh, fate has never been for sure. But on and on it goes, and we just take another door. And oh, we don't have to be for sure. Of when or where it goes, but this could be another door. Another door. Another door. Another door. Thank you. Again, I'm John Dennis. It's been a real pleasure to play for you through a computer screen or a phone screen. Thank you so much to Scenes for having me. I hope you'll check out my artist page. It's John S.R. Dennis or John Dennis Music on Instagram and Twitter. I do have a record coming out at the end of January again. All these songs have been on it, and we got a lot of exciting stuff coming. Like I said, I was going to do a duet with my girlfriend Al, and she's out of town, but tomorrow that song will be debuted through Glide Magazine, for example. So if you want to hear it and you want to hear some more of the record, I encourage you to follow the page or try and keep up with me. So hope everybody has a good evening. I got one more for you, and this is a oh man, a bunch of emojis just came through. I got one more for you, and this one's not on the record. It was sort of my song about being frustrated with the state of country music at times. So hopefully you enjoy it, and until next time. I never had dreams of being a cowboy, but of telling their stories I did. My heroes are those who made their own glory with a guitar, some heart, and a pen. You got Johnny and Chris, Hank, Waylon, and Willie, coal miner's daughter Jolene, and Keith Whitley. And that's just one facet, and that's just a few. But what used to be country was cutting and true, and that's all I'm trying to do. But tell me, would you like me better if this song was just a little faster? Would you buy my records if I was really just a handsome actor? Or would you just prefer that I knew every word to Wagon Wheel if I play a song you heard? We don't have to think or feel, don't get me wrong, man, I ain't saying there's no place for having fun. And I sure as hell think everyone should do as each one does. But I guess that I'm just wondering when enough is enough. Is there nothing left to sing about but whiskey, guns, and trucks? And of course there are still people who lay bare their soul. And I'm no perfect example or expert, I know. Heck, I'm hardly country, but I've grown from its seeds, and it seems like somebody needs to point out the weeds, so I guess it'll have to be me. But tell me, would you like me better if this song was just a little quicker? Would you buy my record if it was just a bumper sticker? Or could we sit in silence just so long as I wear boots? I'll just reference something timeless and then turn on auto-tune. Don't get me wrong, I got no problem living like Jack and Diane. It just seems to me the copyright belongs to Mellencamp. Sure, there's tons to be inspired by, but there must be more to love than Miller Lite in summertime and cut off jeans and butts. Cue a beer can solo right here. Maybe a rap. Raps are super country right now. An 808 drum. Oh, I think we're over 3 minutes, so we got to get to the point. We got to close it up clean because God knows you can't figure it out on your own. So for the moral, I wouldn't say there's only one way to be right, but I'd say there's more than one way to write. But tell me, would you like me better if this song was just a little shorter? Would you play my record? It's exactly like the one before. I'd be the first one to admit it. Even this song is derivative, but with every tune they're spinning, now I can't tell what the difference is. And yes, I have a problem when the place I used to turn, when I felt hard up and misunderstood and totally alone, is just another shameless enterprise to make $1 million when nothing else is selling quite like whiskey, guns, and trucks. Oh, and maybe you would argue that's all country ever was, but at least there was integrity in whiskey, guns, and trucks. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Scenes. Have a good night.